What's up, everybody? We just got hit by a tornado last night, so we're doing what we do best, and we are going fishing. Hey guys, before this video starts, please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications of when I upload new videos, as it's the easiest way to support my channel. Thanks guys, enjoy the video. Alright you guys, so as you heard in the intro, we got hit by a tornado last night here in central Indiana. When I say last night, today is April 3rd. April 3rd, so we hit on April 2nd late last night. This should actually probably come out on the 3rd or the 4th. I'm going to try and get this out to you guys pretty quick, hopefully, so you guys get to really check it out. So I'm actually really quickly going to roll some of the footage from the tornado last night. The winds that we saw, the tornado hit us about 3 miles north of us. So let's go ahead and roll that clip right now. Olivia, look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, so as you guys can see, pretty nasty stuff. That was no fun, especially being so dark. Tornado during the day, we can go out and look for it's one thing, but when it's dark out and you can't really see it, not a good time. But it's past us. We're all good. We're all safe. No damage here at the house, thankfully. A little bit up north, but for now, we're doing pretty good here. So we're gonna do what we do best, and we're gonna go fishing. We want to try and catch some fish in the flooded ponds. Obviously, this is a horrible time to be fishing because fish don't normally like to do stuff right after storms, especially when everything's all flooded. But we're going to see what we can catch anyways, just for fun. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to pick out a tackle box, and we're going to need to pick out some baits, and we're going to need to pick out our combo, and we're going to go fishing. All right, you guys, here we are. We're at the bait wall. Real quick, first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick out our combo we're going to fish with. Pretty simple today. We're not doing anything crazy. I've already picked it out. It's the Daiwa Abu Garcia combo, my casting combo. It's obviously just my favorite to throw right now. It's got 20-pound mono on it. Not fish really anything I'm gonna need braid with. So next we're gonna need a tackle box. So we're gonna go over here to our boxes, and we're gonna grab one of our Planos. A nice Plano slim box here, and we're gonna go ahead and fill her up with some lures. Got our bag right here sitting on our stool, so we're gonna toss that off to the side for now. And let's go ahead and fill up. A couple things I know I want to fish today. First off, we're going to throw a football jig, black and blue football jig from Bass Pro Shops. It's the Enticer. It is a 1-ounce football jig. Go ahead and pop that out of the box. Check that out. Looks weedless, funny enough, but real nice, big, heavy football jig. And that's going to do us pretty well today. So we're going to throw that in. Obviously, if we're throwing a football jig, we're going to need some sort of trailer. We're going to grab a couple dividers out of here real quick. I have a box full of dividers up here. We're going to need some dividers for this box. Okay. Go ahead and grab out 10 of them. I don't think we'll need that many, but that's okay. So, open this up. I think I got rid of my knife. That's no good. Sorry, I'll cut it with scissors. Oh, it's extra plastic off. Try to trim this down real quick. Okay, so we've got our handy dandy football jig going right on in. Couldn't figure out how my tackle box worked for a second. That's horrible. So we got our jig in. Next thing we're obviously going to need some sort of a crawdad. I've already got these off to the side because I want to try them out. I picked up some Strike King Rage Tails. These are the Rage Craws in Okeechobee Craw color. So we're gonna throw like 2 of them in. Just we got one to put on, then one extra one. I've actually never even opened this bag to check these out, so I'm actually super stoked here. I've never thrown Rage Craws. Not really a huge craw and jigging person, but I like the idea right now. So I'm going to be throwing deep today probably. I think the bass will be sitting down real good. Ooh, those do smell good. There's some nice appendages on them. Let's go ahead and throw 2 of them in. And we're going to put the rest back up. We're actually going to put these back on the wall. These weren't on the wall, but they need to be up there. So, and actually we're going to also grab, since we're throwing cross, we've got that black and blue color. We're going to grab a different profile of a trailer here. So we've obviously got the Rage Tails. Grab some of these Guggen Bandito bugs. These are actually the junior size, the 3 1/3 or 3.3 inch. They say limited junior edition. This is in the black blue flake, so it should match up pretty well here. Pop these open. Throw them on the ground. Pick them back up. Let's grab 2 of these out. Got nice little appendages on them. Looks like Dog's gonna make her way out here, and I'll say hi to her when she gets out here. Hello, Cappy. Dog has made her way out here. See if she wants to be in the video. Cappy, you want to be in the video? I bet we can get her some screen time here. Oh, she ran off. She didn't want screen time today, I guess. Go ahead. We're going to be filling up this tackle box in a minute, and then we're going to go out and do a lot of fishing today. I'm excited to go fish. So, good night. I'm struggling here. Okay. Cutting these tips off here real quick. Just trying to clean up the edges of this just so it fits right in. There we go. So we've got some craws. We got our football jig. Next thing we want to throw. So obviously the water tank is going to be dirty. It's going to be fishing deep. So we're going to want big and flashy. So I'm thinking maybe something like the Slackjaw. It's a new, a brand new lipless crankbait that I picked up in this kind of red and orange color from Mock Baits. Got this at Ollie's on a deal. So I'm actually super stoked about this. Go ahead and pop it out. Give her a look. Actually, an unboxing here for you guys. I've never taken a look at this. Ooh. It's a nice looking crankbait. Look at that. Take a quick look at this here. That's a very nice, very thin profile lipless crankbait. It's actually got 2 places for split rings on top. We're just gonna keep it the front, metal front. Nice big treble hooks. I don't even know what hooks they use on these, but some nice hooks. We'll go ahead and throw that in. Dog is sniffing a spinnerbait. So we are very quickly going to fill up this tackle box. All right. Okay, so we got a lipless in. We've got got some stuff to go low. Let's see, what else do we want to throw today? Do you have any really, really bright, shiny colored swim baits over here? I think we do somewhere. Those are all Ned rigs. Worms. Something specific I'm looking for here, and I'm not finding it. Look where I end up putting it at. Unless I'm out of them? I hope not, though. Let's see. Looking for. What is it? Got some Storm swim baits here. Let's try one of these out. How about that? Let's try a Storm swim bait here. Walleye Swim Shad, 4-inch, 7/16 ounce. Very similar to the H2OX ones that I like to fish a ton. These are just from the Storm brand. Almost the same size. A little bit lighter weight though. This is a 7/16 ounce. And the ones that I fish from H2OX are 3/4 ounce. These are significantly thinner, but that's okay. Pop one of these in and try it out today. There's some I'm looking for here, and I can't seem to locate where I put it unless I'm out of them. I must be out of them, or I guess there's in one of my other tackle boxes. I'll have to go grab that. Alrighty. Next thing we're going to run, though, I see in here, is we're going to run a nice swim jig. And this is one I just picked up and I haven't even had a chance to put on the shelf yet. We're going to fish it anyways. Is this 1/2 ounce, 5/0 size VMC black and blue swim jig. And we're going to pair that probably with the Mayor from Crush City Rapala. Go ahead and pop this out of the packaging here. Try and save that so I know what I'm looking at when I do a lure review. I like to keep all my stuff so I know exactly what I've got when I do lure reviews. It gives me an idea of where I'm at and what I'm doing. So go ahead and pop this down in there, in that little corner. Keep all this together. So, and then we'll let's throw in one of the mayors here. I think we only need one of these, so let's throw one in here real quick. Just up here at the top. So far we've got 4 different baits, a couple trailers. I want a couple more things before we go out and fish. I don't want top water today, I don't think. Let's I'm gonna go over and hang on one second. I'm gonna grab the tackle box. Hi, Miss Dog. Dog's over here exploring. Love to see it. Grab out the big tackle box here. Okay. Move this one over out of the way, and we're gonna look through this one for a second and see what we got going in here. So I know there's a couple things in here I'd like to throw. I know one of them is up top here that I want to take with me. Not that. I would like to take a Nessie 7 with me. I take the blue color, I believe. I think I like the blue and white kind of shad pattern here. So we're gonna take this with us. We've already got a chatterbait tied on to the combo. So we've got a white chatterbait, the cream chatterbait on there. So don't worry about that. And then nothing else up top there I want to throw. I think the last 1 or 2 I'd like to throw into the box are down in here. And then I'm actually going on a fishing trip in about a week. And so the next video I'm probably going to be filming is how I reset everything. So let's go ahead and throw in the tail spinner. I like that. Since we've got a mayor in there for us already, grab the underspin. I like the underspin. It's a good lure. I want stuff that's shiny, flashy, goes deep, and I think a spoon is very fitting today. I think a spoon will be good for us. Try and get this out. It's all hooked up on itself. I think it's a 1/2 ounce spoon, maybe a 2/3 ounce spoon. Is what this runs in. But a nice big spoon as well. I think that's pretty much going to wrap up what we're going to take today. I don't think we're going to take much else with us. I don't think we're going to have time to fish all of it. So, that's everything we are taking. We're going to go ahead and throw it in the bag. We're just going to take a little backpack with us. And we got our pliers, our scale, and our lip grippers. And yeah, I'm going to get everything set up. And I will see you guys out on the water. Alright, you guys, here we go. We're out here fishing. It's windy. As you can see, it is extremely flooded. Not really, nearly as bad as it was last night, but we are flooded through here. So wind is pushing over into this edge. So I thought I heard the dog running. I was like, oh god, I not close the door. So we're gonna start off with the pearl colored chatterbait here. And we're just gonna start here and start throwing and see what we can catch. So we're just gonna fish a bit and hopefully get something out of this. You never know. Horrible day to be fishing, but we just had a tornado, so what else is there to do besides fish? Oh, didn't get one on the first cast, so days ruined. No, I'm just kidding. So it's the first cast fish is like the greatest thing ever. That's almost when you hang the rod up for the day and get something else. You know, you ain't gonna get better than that. This grass is gonna be so high and tall today. It's gonna be thick. It's gonna be waving everywhere. And this chatterbait almost needs replaced. It's so beat up. I'm gonna throw a chatterbait for just a little bit, just so it's already tied on. I want to try those jigs and try some deeper stuff. Because I have a feeling that those are gonna be what gets me some results today. I think those are gonna help out a lot. I think these fish can be buried looking for food. Yeah, it is very flooded. We're normally fishing from down there, like right there, where my rod tip is. So we're back. I mean, the water's up 2 foot right now, which for here is big. Hey, there's a turtle head sitting right over there, peeking out of the water right at my rod tip. That's funny. Oh, there's a fish. Is that a fish? Yep, that is a fish. Oh man, on the chatterbait. Ho, ho, ho. Oh yeah, come here, buddy. He gulped that thing. That's crazy. There we go, on the chatter. All right, catching fish after tornadoes, apparently. Where did I get buddy at? Ooh, I got him deep too. He swallowed that thing. There he is. That's a nice little fish right there. He's a nice fish. Alrighty, I'm gonna get a quick picture with old buddy for the thumbnail and move on. Alright, guys, got a couple thumbnail pictures. We're actually gonna weigh him real quick just for fun. I'm gonna get a weight on this boy, just see where we're at today, because he hit me pretty good. Might as well turn it on first and think about it. Oh, there we go. Struggling here. Just broke the 2 pound mark. 202. Not a bad little fish. Let's get him back in the water though. He's been out long enough. There he goes. 202. That's a nice first fish of the day. I'm happy with that. And he hit the chatterbait too, which is shocking. Normally, I wouldn't have expected chatterbait today. I would have figured slow it down more. But I thought I felt that hit. That was like the 5th cast of the day. It's not bad. I felt the hit, but I couldn't tell if it was just grass or not. So try and double up here or go back to back. Looks like they'll be sitting this end maybe today. So it'll be it. Well, we did not go back to back, y'all, but that's fine. I think we're gonna have a lot of luck over in this corner, and then that corner I'm looking at right across. Maybe these two are gonna be very nice here. I think this one's gonna help us a ton just because of how the wind's blowing. We'll have to see. I'm trying to use a lot of sound and vibration today. It's kind of my goal because you can see the water is extremely dirty and messed up. And so we need stuff that's going to attract fish that they can use their other senses besides just sight for. We need them to be able to smell it and feel it and hear it. So that's kind of what we're going for right now. Alright, well, we could not go back to back, but that's okay. Saw a fish flop out of the water right over there. That's crazy. Did you guys see that too? I'd be intrigued if anyone saw that. I saw a fish just right out there flop out of the water, I'm pretty sure. It's out of the corner of my eye. Let's throw at him. Trying next most aggressive fish over here. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what we can get. Nope. That's alright. We tried at him. Let's try one more time, actually. Let's try one more time. He's right out there, yeah. I mean, I'm right on where he landed. Where he's coming out at, so. We'll see. Yep, nothing. That's okay. Alright, you guys. I think it's time we're going to flip off from the old chatterbait here real quick. Make a quick lure change. Let's top into our box and see what we want to throw here. Bag. I think I want something a little bit lower in. I think we're going to grab that football jig. I think we're going to grab this black and blue football jig right here. There's some sort of glue right there. That's interesting. Okay, we got the football jig here. Grab a craw, a rage craw. Measure it. Okay. If I can get all these out of the way, I'll put it on. There we go. There's our big old rage craw on the football jig. Go ahead and cut the old chatterbait off. Get out from underneath our rod. There we go. I think we're done with this one for the day. We've been fishing this lure a ton recently. I think we're gonna put that away for a while. Try something new out. On the old 1 ounce football jig. So normally you throw this on braid, but I'm liking, I don't want to get my braid combo today. So we're throwing it on 20-pound mono, which is going to be plenty. So if 20-pound mono ain't enough, then I'm fishing wrong. Didn't make a very good knot that time, did I now? I did not loop it around enough times. I realized that after I started doing it, I was like, wait, that was only 3. I need to do about 7. 2, 3. The skirt's nice, but man, there's a lot of it. 7 round. You know, I know you guys are making fun of me in the comments, and that's fine, because I know I suck at tying knots, but I'm trying my best here. I have big fat sausage fingers here. Do not do this kind of thing well. So this is, well, intricacies like this is not my strong suit. But the knot. There we go. Now we're nice and tight. Alrighty. Football jig's tied on. Let's put away our kit. Nice Plano Slim Series. These are extras for when I want to fill it out for my big new tackle box. So I got 4 extra of them. They're about $10 a piece, but it was worth it just to have a couple extra. Nice 1 ounce rage craw. And with this, we're just going to let it sink. And just kind of jig the bottom a little bit. That felt like something already. Drag the bottom. We'll see. First off, that's gonna be our first issue. Even though it's weedless, all we're gonna do is hang in the grass. There's just like a weed guard on the hook, so we're gonna be in a lot of grass here. We're just gonna sit here and just drag this, I think. Oh, fuck, we were really stuck in there for a second. make sure I didn't lose it. Now, bear in mind with me, I don't ever jig fish at all. The closest thing I get to fishing jigs is when I fish Texas rigs. So this is something, it's a skill I'm going to be learning right here along with you guys. So, but we've got a nice heavy. See, I can't tell when it's grass and when it's not. Especially in this pond with how thick it is. How much grass we're probably going to pull out of here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this little bit of grass makes a lot of weight on the bottom when it connects and when it pulls it. And this is a pretty big presentation overall. We're sitting at probably, I don't know, 1.1 ounces. It's probably a tenth of an ounce soft plastic on the back side. We're sitting decently heavy here, but also just gonna kind of drag and just see what we can't find. Good thing this rod's weighted for this and more. This rod's weighted for at least 1.5, and I've done plenty heavier than that on here already. So. Yeah, we're hauling grass again. I can just feel it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're hauling about 3 ounces of. Look at that. This is why I don't jig around here, because this is what's in the bottom of my pond. So whatever this stuff is, I don't know what that is. If you know it, comment down below what that stuff is, please, because I have no idea what that is. So yeah, let's clean this off and let's do some old-fashioned jig fishing, I guess. Alright, you guys, so I've been casting for the last 20 minutes, and this has been every single cast. Has been this, where I'm literally pulling off a small biome. So I think we're gonna flip off football. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie on something else, and I will surprise you guys in just one moment with what that is. You guys, new lure, got the tailspin on. Want something flashy, a little bit weighted, something swimming. I think that's gonna be the goal or the key today. So we just gotta watch our speed on this one. Hopefully we can get something out of it. I think the little tailspin ought to give us a little bit of action, so we'll see what we get out of it. The only problem with this thing is it's so light that it needs just like babied in. It doesn't really weigh all that much. So it needs just babied across the water, else it has a tendency to pop out the top. Keep a low rod tip, keep it down in the water column. It's got a nice look to it. Not catching into anything. I don't know how I feel about the plastic on it, like the actual lure itself. I think the hook and all that setup's nice. I just don't know how I feel about the little actual lure, the trail. I guess you can almost call it the trailer. I don't know. The body. I don't know. So I guess we'll find out and see. We're gonna fish this for a little bit. Ooh, something just nudged me right there, and I totally missed it because I wasn't paying attention. Throw it right back into him. Good lord. I'm paying attention to him. He didn't commit hard though, he just kind of bit at him and let go, so we'll see if we get him back. We're getting bit over here, which is good. That's a good sign. I wasn't paying attention for like 2 seconds, and of course in those 2 seconds it's when I get bit. So we'll have to pay a little closer attention. I was looking off at something else. Felt like something slowed me up for a minute, but maybe not. Slow reeling in here for a bit. We're gonna Alright, you guys, so we're having no luck again with this, with the tail spinner, so they're just going to flip up lures again. That's kind of the name of the game today. I've got a decent idea over here on what I want to throw. I think I know what the next one's going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and get that tied on, and then I'll see you guys in a second. You guys, we're all tied on. We got none other than the Slack Jaw. That was kind of a cool entrance it made too, but we got the Slack Jaw from Mock Baits that we're going to throw. Just a rattling red crank. I think we're just going to kind of flip this out of here. You just can't catch us a couple of fishies. Nice idea of a rattle trap right now. I think we need some more flash and some more action if we're not going to get stuck on grass all this right at the beginning. So throw this a minute and try and keep it up high more than anything. I don't want to get super down low and caught up in all the grass. There's one issue, I think this thing's going to catch grass the whole time. Yes, it is. Let's go over here where there's a little bit less grass. Let me go back over. I think we're going to work backwards instead of forwards. Like working backwards here. Back in this corner where we got that first fish at. Okay, it means they're over here. Guess we'll find out. Take my brakes down a bit. There, a little bit tighter brakes. Keep me from backlashing. And we're definitely already grassed up that quickly. Just that little bit on the front makes a little bit of a difference, just because you're trying to get the action just right with it. I am happy with this little rattle trap though. It looks nice. It looks really nice. It feels solid. Let's hear it rattle for you guys. Ready? There's just a couple little thudding BBs down in there that you can hear. Don't know how well you guys can hear them, but I can hear them a little bit. Trying to reel this one faster and keep it up in the water column, like I said, keep it from sinking. There we go. Ooh, I think I just got nudged. Something right there, because yeah, grass was on there before I threw it out, I think, so. Some was just right there next to me that I didn't even see. Grass is on me again. I can feel it hit that little bit of grass. It'll nudge real quick and then let right up. It doesn't like nudge and bear down right now. Just this light bit. So yeah, so let's fish this thing for a bit and see what we can figure out. Hopefully the next part of this video you guys see is me catching a fish. But it's either me catching fish on this thing or it's me switching lures again. So I guess we'll figure out together, won't we? Oh yeah, there's one. Woo-hoo-hoo. Right there at the front on the rattle trap. That's a nice one. Oh, he done double hooked himself right there and wrapped himself. Holy Moses, that's actually a pretty nice fish, y'all. Look at that thing. It's a big fish. All right, well, buddy's pissed. I mean, I would be too if my lunch stabbed me in the face. Oh, he unhooked himself from the mouth. He hooked me right got me right as I was getting ready to pull the lure out of the water at the last second. Look at that. All right. It's a nice fish. Let's grab my scale out if I can find it. Everybody will settle down here. He's a nice fish. All right. Come in. All right, he's not going to cooperate, so here's what we got to do. So I'm trying to get you guys a decent view here. This on, tear it, our lip grippers. Let's get him up. Ooh, 267 on old boy. It's a big boy too. It's a nice fish. Man, oh man, that's a big boy right there on the rattle trap. On the slack jaw rattle trap. Alrighty. Go ahead and snap a quick picture of him on the phone because we may need this as part of the thumbnail. There we go. Alright. Couple good pictures. One last look at Buddy. He's a real fat little guy too. Not even little, he's just a big fat fish. Alright, you guys. Put him back. Thanks, man. Toss him back in, and he's gonna swim off safely. Alright, that was nice. Okay. Feeling pretty good today. A 267. I mean, there it is, right there. That's nice. Very nice fish. I think the first one was a little bit over 2 as well, wasn't it? So we're at 4.5, 5 pounds of fish today, almost today. That's pretty good. I'll take that any day. Especially on 2 fish. We're averaging over 2 pounds of fish right now. I know that much. First fish was a decent little guy. But on the rattle trap, I got him to bite. So, that means we're going to try and double up on the rattle trap. Check our line real quick. Nothing's frayed in here. No, it looks pretty good to me. Nope, all looks good to me. That's my one thing is I'm getting really good now about checking my line after fish. Just making sure. Oh man, we're gonna have to clean this reel up now. Good Lord, this reel size dipped in the mud by accident. I don't want to tear this thing up. This thing's still pretty darn new. This whole combo is. Oh, really? This is really what we're doing today, y'all. Look at this. I'll try to clean my reel. I don't want to get my fingers stuck on the treble, so it's just grabbing that. There we go. Alright. We're unhooked. Right back in. I mean, it was just right here at the end, too, that he smoked me. I'm happy about that all day. Alrighty. He must have been chasing me and just liked it at one point. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. There's another nice fish on the day. There's 2 so far today. It's not bad fish. Keeps the rattle trap up and working, and I think that's what we gotta do. I figured this was a good idea. I'll tell you guys what. One thing that I have learned, I've been fishing hard fishing, like really fishing for about 2 years now. Just under 2 years. But one thing I am learning is how to adjust the big one. That, oh, there's something right there. Chase back at it. One thing I'm learning though is how to adjust your lures based on temperature, water clarity, water color, time of the year. It's learning what to throw and how to throw it. And by how to throw it, not, you know, what's the proper fall rate. You know, I guess, I mean, fall ratio on a jig, yeah. But, like, it's not like, you know, do you need to do, oh, wait. Oh, that's a big fish. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's swimming hard on me. Oh, my gosh. Oh, is that the same one? No, it's not, but there's another one. How do I keep underhooking him in the jaw? All in one video, all in one clip too. We were just talking. Get him unhooked. There he goes. All right, let's weigh him real quick. Let's hold him up actually. Trying to bite me again. That's a fat fish. That is, look how fat that fish is down through there. Through the belly. It's a very nice fat fish. I need to just invest in a weight or in a scale that's already got the lip grippers on it. I think. Whoops, smacked my camera. There we go. See how we're doing here. Another one over 2. 209 on Mr. Fish. Pull him up. Man, look at us go. I mean, that is it's not a long fish by any means. I do have the ability to measure length, but he's not a long fish. That is a very thick, fat fish. I'll bet that's a mama fish right there, I'll bet. All right, let's put her back. I'll let her swim off. Thank you, Mrs. Fish. As we were saying, though, before we got interrupted, which is an okay interruption. I'll take the interruption any day of the week. But before we got interrupted, what I was saying was learning how to match what you're throwing for the conditions has been the biggest thing that I've learned. So, like today, I came out, and I know that it has rained a ton. And with that, I know that the water is very, very dirty. And so there's very low visibility. Well, how do fish hunt? There's 5 senses, right? Smell, touch, taste, hear. Smell, touch, taste, hear, and see. Obviously, duh, Jesus. So, on to like today, when the water clarity is as low as it is, sight, you have to help as much as you can, but there's not much to it. So, I'm throwing a brighter color. I've been throwing kind of brighter, more non-natural colors and flashy stuff. So, the chatterbait so far was a good example of that. That worked very well. The underspin was an okay choice of that, but whatever. We're not really going to talk about that. I think I threw something else already, didn't I? Maybe not. Oh, the jig. Football jig, not a great choice. I was seeing if they were low, but I was catching too much stuff. Probably would work on a day like today, but not the point. Anywho, but so you get to this rattle trap, and we're burning bright orange, bright yellows, and like some deep reds, right? Well, the other senses, so you can't touch, right? So your fish ain't going out and poking it, right? There's no fingers. So next one is scent. Well, it's a hard plastic, so there's no scent involved in this. Now you're looking at smell. Or sorry, you just did smell. You're looking at taste. Well, you can't taste it. So what's the last scent, or the last sense is hearing. So that's why you got something like a rattle trap here that's going to make a ton of noise. It's going to shake, it's going to vibrate, it's going to make noise and attract the fish. Just like the chatterbait earlier. Yeah, it was more of a shad color, so it didn't match the color profile I was looking for. But because it was a natural color, but I put that flashy blade on the front that thumps, it makes a lot of flash, it attracted the fish. So that's one thing I have learned. And I understand some of you that might be like, well, duh, yeah, it's basic fishing knowledge. Well, it's something that if you don't grow up fishing, you don't know how to do. So that's been something that's been very interesting to learn, and hopefully if one of you guys learned something out of that today, then I feel like I've done a good job, and I'm, trying to pass on the knowledge that I'm learning on my own, because, my grandpa likes to fish a little bit. My dad doesn't fish. I don't really have any family that fishes all that much, or friends that like to fish all that much. So it's kind of it's something I do on my own and like to make some videos with. But it's something that I'm learning, so I'd like, anything I learn that hopefully is correct. And again, I'm not perfect, so I may be wrong in some of these, but, yeah, hopefully you guys can learn something off this too. So this little corner is doing us good today. We've got all 3 of our fish out of this corner. 2 of them in the last 10 minutes. All 3 fish, I believe, have been over 2 pounds. I know the last 2. I'm pretty sure the first one was just a hair over 2 as well. That was a fat fish right there. The reason that fish felt like it was fighting so hard is because when it bit, it underhooked itself in almost like what I would consider like the neck, like the under chin, if fish had a chin and neck. That's kind of where it hooked itself, and so it had a little bit better leverage on me. So yeah. All right, let's go. I'm gonna move sides here, and again, hopefully the next time you see me on this film, well, next time you see me on camera here, I'm either going to be frustrated because this lure is no longer catching me fish, or hauling another nice fish. So I'm going to move, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Uh-oh. Alright, y'all. Alright, you guys, we're hooked into the net again. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, we got to go in after this without getting soaked or stepping on my rod tip. Okay, give me this. Got it. There we go. Thank God for my boots. I'd be in trouble. There we go. Alrighty. We're unstuck. We're good. Tell you what, I think I need to do a deep clean on all my stuff. We'll see. Oh, something's right there going for it. I hope you guys just saw that. There's a fish bedding right there that went right after it. We're going right back over it. I mean, it is. I watched it in the water swim through. She is right here in front of me. I mean, it was literally right there. That's crazy. Hopefully you guys just saw that too. That'd be cool if you guys just saw that in the water. These fish are really pushed up shallow. Like really pushed shallow. So I'm not really chucking out in the middle. I'm kind of just chucking sides here. Standing back in my corners and chucking my sides, and yeah. Covered up in grass again. Oh, right in front of me. Boom! Oh, and unhooked itself. Hey, nope, stay up. Fish trying to put itself back in the pond. I'd love to get it caught and unhooked. Look at that. Just a little guy. but it's a fish. Look at that. Just a little fish, but it was right here on the edge. All right, you guys. That's nice. It's not a bad day. Put them back in, say thank you to the fish. Tell you what, y'all. I think that's it for me for the day. Fished after a tornado. We're dodging tornadoes out here. Sorry, that was cheesy. But yeah, just goes to show that the old tale of fish don't bite after rain is kind of a load of crap. Just gotta know what to throw, when to throw it, how to throw it, and learn something. It's fun to learn. That's what I'm doing every day. I'm learning stuff today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Keep your eye out. I think we're gonna be doing a lure review of the slack jaw very soon for you guys. That was just unnecessary over there. And we got a goose. Stay back. I'm warning you. It's a fat goose too, bro. That is a fat goose. What are you looking at, bro? Yeah, that's what's up. Alright. Scared the goose off. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a ton of fun. Obviously, I'm not trying to make light of a bad situation with the tornadoes. From as far as I know, no one here died, which is good. A couple injuries, but you know, overall a good outcome compared to what it could have been. So hopefully, you know, prayers to all those that were involved and their families. Hopefully everyone's doing well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys spending your time with me. There's a billion other fishing people you can watch out there, and if you're watching me, that's pretty cool for me. So I really do appreciate that, you guys. So as always, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and ring that notification bell, as it is the easiest way to support my channel. We are very quickly approaching 1,000 subscribers. I'm looking at doing another giveaway at some point, trying to figure out the number I want to choose. But doing some sort of a cool fishing giveaway for everyone as a appreciation to all my followers and everyone that's supporting me in this journey. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.